Hello friends, this is a part 13th video lecture of Angular series. In this lecture, we will learn about parent to child communication via @input decorator and child to parent communication via @output decorator. Rest part @view child, subject and behavior subject we will learn into incoming videos. For parent to child communication using @input decorator, implementation steps are two only. First is configuration of parent template and second is configuration of child component. In parent template, we will pass value of parent and the same value we will receive into child component. Let's look the implementation of parent to child component communication using @input decorator. Go to your terminal. Let's create component. I am going to create component parent and child in users cd. You can create anywhere. Just to explain it, I am going to create it in users. ngGC parent and second ngGC child. Both component created successfully. Go to your project repository. Let's map the parent and child both component in app module. Here, open file app routing module.ts and map both component here. Path parent component component child component. Both component mapped successfully. Let's execute the application. ng serve. Application compiling. Compiled successfully. Go to your browser, type localhost 4200 / parent works child works. This means our mapping working fine. Let's add some content in child component. I'm going to add bootstrap card design in child component. Let me copy this. Child component HTML. Removing this part. Just we will add only one card here. Remove this. For image, let me take the direct link of this image. Let me remove this also. Just we need to make it simpler. Now the card is ready. This is simple, only having two data and the title and the text. Let's remove this also, as we will take this from the parent component. Title, text. These two we will take from the parent. Now look the first step of implementation, configuration of parent template. What we are doing in parent, we are passing the value of parent from the child. Let's open the parent component template here. Let me remove this. Now app child, this is a selector of child component. You can take it from here, child, open this child component.ts, and this is the selector. This value you have to put here, and then pass some value like this. Input name, value of parent. Input name I am giving here title equals to anything John JOS, just anything you can provide here. I am taking here the title as John, and the text John is software developer. We have configured first step here. The second step is we need to receive the same data into child component. Let's open the child component now. This is child component ts. Use @input here, and the same whatever you have given into parent component template file, copy this and paste here. Now provide any variable name here. I am taking the same also here. You can use other also, but I am taking here the same variable name, and provide the data type string. For the text as well, copy this, paste, and provide here the text. Second step we have also done. Now we need to display these two values in child template, as we have already added the same title and the text. Let's execute the application now. Compiled successfully. Now open the parent here. If you look here, John is a software developer. This means our parent to child communication working fine. Let's add some more data. Go to your parent component here. I'm going to create a array of objects, and we will pass the same array of object in template file, and child component will call the number of objects we will add into the array. Let's add it. Data equals to, let's add here name John, sorry, title, text, software developer. Here anything, title Rahul, text doctor, title Geeta, text singer. Just 3 array of objects added here. Let's use this loop into parent. Here asterisk ng for equals to let a record of data. Now just to replace here a record dot title and here a record dot text. Compile application again. It's compiled. Refresh the page, and if you look here, 3 times child component loaded: John software developer, Rahul doctor, and Geeta singer. This means our parent to child communication working fine. Now next step is child to parent communication using @output. Let's take example like this. Suppose there is a button in child component template, and we want to trigger a method that is in parent component on the click of button that is in child component. That we cannot directly map, but the button that is in child component and method that is in parent component, it's not possible to map directly. How we can do that? We will emit a message from the child, and there will be a listener in parent component that will listen the message emitted from the child. This way we can do with the help of @output decorator. Let's look the implementation of child to parent communication using @output. Let's create a first button in child component. Here button just details, see details. Let's add a method here. On click user details and pass some value from here. I'm passing just here the title. Suppose this is child component. Let's add this method in child component here. User details, as we are getting name from the method. Let's look the implementation step. First step is configuration of child component. @output get user new event emitter. Get user, basically here this is a method of parent component that we will map from the child. Let's add this into child component here. At the rate output, at the rate output, and here you can provide anything here. Basically this we have to use in parent template to map parent to child. Get user equals to new event emitter. Now just emit the message here, whatever we are getting on click. This dot get user dot emit name. First step we have done, user clicked, this we have also mapped from into the child component. First step we have done. Let's move to the second step. Second step is configuration of child template, that we have also done. On click we are calling this method, that we have also done. Second step. Go to third step, configure the parent component, and parent component, let's add a method that will listen the message whatever emitted into the child component. Let's open the parent component file, add a method user current user details, current user, just current user. We will get name, just console it. Whatever your in project requirement, you can perform the operations after getting the message. Here just I am going to console the data that we will get on the click of button. Now next step is step 4 is configuring parents template. We need to configure the parents template here. This is get user whatever we have used in. This is not a method basically, this is a kind of event variable that we have used in child component, and we need to use the same event variable name into parent component, parent template, and we will map the same event variable name with the method that we have created in parent component, that is this we have created like the current user. So let's copy this event variable name and open the parent HTML here. Put like this, get user equals to copy this current user and put $event. Now get user has subscribed the method current user. Whenever anyone click on the button, then child component will emit message on this event variable get user, and the method that is subscribed this event variable, the method is current user, and that current user will listen the message that will emitted from the child component. Now we have done all steps here. Fourth step also we have done. Let's execute the application. It's compiled successfully. Refresh the page here and console, inspect it, clear the console, and just click on the button. If you look here, we are getting the John. Click on Rahul card, we are getting name Rahul. Click on Geeta card, and this is Geeta. This means our child to parent component communication working also fine. Let's look how this working. If you look here, we have subscribed this method in the fourth step. Just look, I have taken a different method name in the example, but just take how this is working. This is a event variable name and this is a method. The method is subscribed, and this is working like a listener. When anyone clicking on the button, this button, then this method called, and this method emitting the message, and the same listener, this listener basically listening every time whenever anyone clicking on the button. This way child to parent communication working in Angular. Now we have at least little bit understanding of child to parent communication using @output and parent to child communication using @input. Now we have completed this lecture. Let's meet into the next lecture.